Alright, welcome to Chaos in London, Mage Edition. I'm back in control, yo. We're fucking. Oh, people are just doing shit. Weird shit's probably gonna happen. Probably people just like taking a walk, or maybe they're out to get stuff or checking the mail or whatever. I don't know. What's everybody doing? Let's go left to right with Lily Broussard, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yes.
And then we'll have.
Okay, sorry.
We'll have Dakota, and then we'll have Evans. What's his name? Then we'll have Carnifex, then we'll have Hannah, we'll have the other Lily, and then we'll go on from there.
My character is the other Lily. My Lily came first. You're an asshole. Don't.
Where is this taking place, by the way?
I don't know. So I said, what's everybody doing?
There was a grand opening at an occult shop, if you want to go there.
People show up? Is everyone cool with that?
I'm cool with that. And I'll probably go over since she needs to find a place to get books. Although she'll probably be the last one to show up anyway.
I'll hear any opposition within the next 5 seconds. I'll assume everyone's cool with that, and that's what we'll do. So 1, 2, 4, 5. Alright, that's what we're doing.
Okay. Lily is sitting at like the cash register, reading a book, waiting for people to enter. There's a big sign on the window that says grand opening. Basically, normal occult shop. And yeah, she kind of looks how she is. She has glasses on because she's reading.
Dakota, kind of as expected, is in the shop as well. She's, there's a serval. She's probably sitting in like a corner somewhere doing some stupid thing, probably. Because it's what she does. And there's a serval. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, and I lost my train of thought. Good fucking job. Okay. Okay. So, the serval is probably sitting right next to her, using both a leash and a harness, or a collar and a harness, because servals are tricky little bastards. And a service animal coat. One of the little coats that like dogs have and shit. It's for a serval. There's probably... No, she's playing on an iPad right now that has one of those little piano apps. And she's playing actually not too bad on this piano app. On the... Actually, I should probably roll for that. That's a roll. But I'll do that later. Like right now. So other people can intro and I'll just put it in the side chat and whatever. Okay, go.
Was it me who was next in the conga line of death?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. In that case, it's in an occult shop, question mark?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Ishar will enter the occult shop, kind of. He walks with a weird kind of... He's the kind who takes 2 steps forward to kind of then kind of bounce a step back. You know, he has a large smile permanently on his face as he looks around. Weird question. Was this occult shop built with any, like, influence occult, or is it just, like, new agey bullshit?
There isn't any influence, but there is, like, some knowledge of occult. So you can definitely see that they know a little bit.
Okay. In that case, he'll walk to one of the bookshelves and casually thumb down the bookshelf. You know, he'll let his finger drag along the books as he reads them. Before saying in a a language, before saying in Arabic, my, to think this is what they think of as knowledge. Shameful. And I'll pass on to the next person. Woo-hoo!
I think that'd be you, Marcus.
Carnifex has got. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Carnifex is in a weighted vest, and he has weights on his feet, like running weights. And he's run from however far the chantry is all the way here with all that on. And he gets to the occult shop and walks in and just starts looking at everything just to see what's going on.
All right. And then, oh, Tiger pooped out. Okay. Regardless of that, Hannah will then be the next one to walk in. She seems to be probably a few minutes later after everyone else. She'll kind of just... She seems to have a black jacket on, baggy pants, and some running shoes. And she has kind of like this messenger bag around her hip. She kind of comes in, kind of looking a little bit like she's really looking at everything in the room, hyper aware. And she'll just kind of be going along towards the bookshelves and kind of nodding to some, I guess, to Carnifex as she walks past them. She probably saw him in the chantry.
Oh, sorry, Kim. I just read the side chat. I was getting a drink. He will inform you. One moment.
Well, intros are done.
He will. No, he will say. He kind of quirks his head to the side and blinks, and he says, "Oh, my apologies, Inshani. And what makes you think I was speaking about your establishment?"
Well, when you've come into the shop and you're looking through the books and then you begin speaking to yourself, one must assume it was either because of that particular book or because of the establishment you're in.
He smiles. Or one could have simply been remembering that one left the stove on, or one forgot to feed his cat. Anything is inherently possible in Shani. It's just a matter of seeing the possibilities.
But something tells me you weren't talking about how you left your stove on.
He'll smile very widely, and he'll say, "Ah, I like someone who sees with eyes unclouded and looks for reason instead of chaos. So wonderful to make your acquaintance. And yes, I must admit, I'm rather impressed with your little establishment, and I've got to roll subterfuges."
Yeah, let me get on that. I don't have a lot of dice for this roll. Oh no. Oh well, this will be fine. Everything's burning down around.
Everything is fine. Everything's cool. I'm back. What I miss?
Carnifex intro. He had he kind of seemed to have run in with weights, and he seemed to have run all the way from the chantry to the shop, and then Hannah walked past and kind of came in looking all aware and stuff like that, as if she's like looking really deeply into things. And she has a black jacket on with baggy pants and running shoes with a messenger bag over her hip.
Okay.
And those two are talking, Tani and Dakota.
You and having like these ridiculous dice pulls for lying, like the fuck.
Also, though, as soon as people come in, Lily will quickly put away her glasses and kind of just say, "Welcome to my shop. Take a look. Have fun."
Oh, she'll go ahead.
She is still slinking away and staying over there.
She'll walk on over. Hannah,
Oh,
this
sorry, I had to deal with something. But yes, Kim, I'm totally telling the truth.
oh, poor Kim.
Go ahead and let this Kim intro so she can get in, and then we'll continue on.
Sorry guys, I fell over. I can get back up. Lily. She's got dress on and sparkly high heels. So awesome. Just looking around. Our space.
I assume everyone has sparklies. Did anyone conceal their aura?
Oh, my aura is not in fact sparkly.
Oh, okay.
To quote, it appears to be 1 second. Sorry, somebody's making a whole fuckload of noise. There we go. It appears to have a brilliant, fiery appearance that sparkles with utterly inhuman clarity, but no sparkles.
Huh.
Quick question: since Evan has a little bit of spirit in him, would he be drawn to my character? Since he's that stuff.
I'd say he's definitely getting like some kind of like, hey, I should go over there towards that person. And,
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, no, but for whatchamacallit, for Adam, yeah, so his aura is, you've probably never seen anything like it. It looks effed.
She definitely takes one look at you, and you notice that her eyes kind of go really wide and tilt her head towards the side, and then she shakes her head and goes back to reading the spines of the books.
Are you the proprietor of this establishment, miss? He will say, because I'm having a conversation with Dakota at the moment.
Yes. My name is. Oh wait. Sorry, mixed up. Never mind. He's talking to you, Kim.
He is, you know.
Okay. I was talking to my budgies, but so she'll just kind of glance over it. I'm like, the way I'm picturing her in my mind is she's like on this kind of really plush and cushy chair. Her legs are thrown over like one side of the arm. And so she's like leaning back on the other armrest. She's got the iPad. She'll just kind of like lean her head back, look at him, kind of shrug and say, "Yeah, I like co-own it or something."
Ah, as I have said, it is a fine establishment in Chani, you will say with a slight bow.
She'll just give him a thumbs up.
Ah, how
At
interesting.
this point, Lily will walk up. Do you have anything that protects from fairies?
Without looking up from the iPad, because she keeps going back to the iPad every time and playing like this little tune on it, she'll just point over to who is, today being known as Dakota.
Me. If you want to look over here, she'll point over into like a shelf. I believe we have some for mythology and spirits and things regarding different fairies in general.
She'll start looking over.
It's basic stuff with an occult of 2. I mean, she has Enigmas 3 if that would help, but basic.
She said, I'm wearing these outfits.
But it is a very lovely store you have here. Ah, by the way, because I know they share the same picture, are they obviously identical twins, or are they not?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. People
She
say
put down her glasses and they look exactly the same.
he'll walk between the sisters and allow his gaze to very casually flick from one to the other, and he'll say, "In my homeland, we believe that when two are born as one, that there is only one soul upon which the two must ride and share until such time as they meet their ending. I've always wondered if that was the case."
That's a little
Out of
more.
character, that is a real Arabic tradition. They believe that twins have one soul.
That's a very interesting outlook.
And through their telepathic link, because I do have Mind One, and that's the thing, she'll just say, well, at least they got one thing, right?
She says, yeah. In the telepathic link.
So, Lily, Dakota, person, my character, kind of look back towards, well, let me see his name, Ashar. Just kind of give him a thumbs up and say, it's not too bad of a little belief there.
He'll smile, and he'll say, "Indeed. But then again, oftentimes things are mysteries. After all, the desert hides many secrets, so we often try to find grains of truth."
It'd be quite hard to find a desert here in London.
Unless it is a desert of one's own ignorance.
Anna will walk over to the proprietor of the shop, Lily, and she'll say, "Do you have any books on Nordic runes?"
Nordic runes. That's a very interesting one. I may have one. Try looking over here in Symbols and Mysteries.
Thank you. I'll definitely take a look. And she kind of gives you a smile and a nod. And then she just turns back and goes over to that part of the bookstore. And she'll actually give like a weird nod to Ishar as she walks away.
Ishar will do the kind of little half bow, so he'll, incline his head and his shoulders in a respectful manner.
But then once that little interaction takes place, she goes back to those bookshelves and begins to read the spines and pull out random books.
I'll look over at Hannah, just kind of smile and say, so who are you?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Hannah. What's your name?
Lily. It's great to meet you.
Awesome. If you don't mind me asking, what species is your friend there?
Serval.
A serval? I've never heard of them.
They
Interesting.
are... my bad.
He definitely looks inquisitive. If it's a he.
I'd say she's more annoying than inquisitive, but perhaps that's just me.
I personally think she's a sweetheart.
Because she likes you.
She'll laugh.
She'll kind of have a look on her face that I can only describe as interesting drama between these two. But she'll overall she'll just say, "So you guys just opened? How long have you been around?" In London.
We've just opened. We kind of recently came here after some stuff happened where we were previously.
I guess the story's same here. We recently came here a few months ago.
Well, hopefully.
Definitely a change of pace.
Indeed.
Oh, and you guys definitely will notice that Lily is staying away from like a large number of people. She's keeping off her distance, and she's biting her nails.
What's her aura?
Her aura, she's nervous. If I don't really want to like say the color, but
Don't worry about it. We don't need to go through all the colors and stuff like that.
I will point out that I showers ever so slightly every couple of moments, edging ever so slightly closer to the one with the magnetism. It's like, whoop, whoop.
It's like, hey, baby.
Oh god.
in the mind link, she'll be like, "Why does he keep staring at me?"
Why don't you just ask him?
That requires me to talk to somebody who's staring at me.
Fine, I'll get it. And so she'll just kind of outrightly say, so dude, why are you looking at my sister like that?
He will contemplate, and he will say, for the same reason that Alcazar stared at Najahem.
I don't know those stories. They're not something I'm versed in.
I don't know, honestly. There is he contemplates his next word. A pull towards her.
Lily's blushing.
But through the telepathic link, she'll just be like, oh, well, can't change that. Have fun.
Don't leave me. And the telepathic link.
Where the fuck do you think I'm gonna go?
I don't know.
We live in the same house, and I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it's not like I can really walk fast or anything.
So, as Lily's looking at these objects, she takes a solid look around at everybody, not just the stuff she's looking at. Oh, okay, we're all mages here, and she'll just go back to what she's doing.
You know, some people could find that extremely rude.
Hannah just has a smirk as she's overhearing the conversation and listening to all of this.
Lily kind of smiles slightly, and she says, well, I would assume we're all a little bit of a mage. I mean, we're here in an occult shop looking around, correct?
You'd be surprised how many sleepers visit shops like these.
Nods in agreement with what Hannah says.
Lily shrugs. Sorry.
Yeah, she actually has like this really big square purse. She'll pull out a box big enough for one pastry, and she hands it to the other Lily.
She'll take it.
Yourself as Lily, the one pretending to be Lily, because it is a difference. Since one of them is pretending to be the other, so we have to make things even more complicated.
The ones will introduce themselves as Lily.
Okay. So Dakota, she's handing it to you.
I am Lily as well.
What time of day is it?
So probably around midday.
Lily, through the mind link, says, maybe I should introduce myself as Lily as well. See how confusing that would get.
Yeah, no, at this point, I'm about to just let you take your name back.
It's a really fucking good cupcake if you take it.
He's not. We'll just kind of look over at her and say, yeah, no, thank you.
Lily will kind of walk
Sorry.
along the wall and be very like careful, like to not be around a ton of people. Like you can obviously tell she gets too uncomfortable when she's around a lot of people, but she walks over there and then she's like, "My sister doesn't really care for sweets. By the way, I'm actually Lily."
Really cool. What is your name? She'll look at to the person that would be Dakota that she's looking at.
Yeah, you would be looking at Dakota.
My name's a name. Very namey.
I like you. And she's going to look at Rural Lily. Would you like a cupcake? I brought like 5 of them.
Thank you. She'll grab it, and she'll take a small bite.
It's a really
Through the link.
fucking good cupcake.
Through the link, Dakota's just gonna say, if you die, it's not my problem.
In the link, she'll say, but it is your problem because we're connected.
Yeah, but I'm not the one eating food from strangers who just decide to, like, out everyone, because I'm not sure if you noticed, but it was incredibly rude when she was just like, oh, everyone's mages. Just kind of like, wow, okay.
I will point out, once again, I do not look like a mage if you're looking at me.
No, she didn't use Auracite, though. She used something else.
Lily will say in the mind link, she's like, yeah, but I'm gonna play it off like everybody who comes into occult shops are either curious about magic or are dabblers.
I mean, it's a kind of a little late, but I mean, because I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure they're just using scythes, which is kind of also kind of bad using, you know, powers in another mage's sanctum, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, it's not like on this floor, so it's. She shrugs.
I'm just
You don't
being
know why
argumentative.
You don't know why she shrugged, but like, she just kind of shrugs.
Also, you'll notice in the boxes one of Lily's cards for her bakery. Always like coming to grand openings. It's free advertising.
Oh, a bakery. That sounds interesting.
Yes.
I might have to go there sometime. It's delicious.
Thank you. We serve both unicorn and goth stylized baked goods.
Well, it's nice to meet your acquaintance, and she'll like awkwardly hand out her hand for a handshake.
She'll also give your hand as well. She's more confident and yeah, hers is just basically more confident than yours.
And then in the mind link, you'll hear Lily say, "This is why I usually like you to do the business and talk."
Hey, you're the one that ate the cupcake, not me.
I know.
Very obviously have social anxiety.
She has a phobia of crowds, so she's very uncomfortable. Like, she's kind of sweating a little bit.
She's obviously uncomfortable. Lily will let go of her hand and take a few steps back. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were agoraphobic.
It's fine. I just gotta get over it.
Mental illness is no small thing. It takes a lot of work to.
She just kind of bites her lip.
Hey, everybody give me a perk awareness except Marcus, who already has his up.
Perk awareness? Okay.
Perk awareness.
I have Uncanny Insight as a specialty. I assume that applies for perception.
Aware, does that apply?
Did you take the spec awareness in awareness?
No, I mean perception.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Diff 6.
Standard diff.
Oh. Only one.
3 successes because I got a 1. No, it's 4 successes.
Holy crap on a crib witch.
It's 4 successes. Never mind.
Wow, look at that.
Tiger Eye has 5 successes.
And that's because she needs that stuff for her fortune telling, so she's very aware.
Rolling. Because I'm not seeing any of your rolls.
Oh,
Really?
is it in? Are you in the dice rolling channel?
Like, it says London's Bridge.
Oh, you're in the rolls.
Yeah.
I don't
oh,
know.
I-
These rolls are.
Ew.
Yeah, we're using the Discord.
Okay. You need to get rid of that rolls lake then.
Well, we have it there for people to do blue booking.
Oh, okay.
Links to both are in the description.
Sorry.
So everybody who, let's see, and how many successes everybody got?
I got 1.
I've got 1. You got 4.
I got 5.
5.
I got 4.
Marcus says.
All Lily's have 4.
It is. So with 1 success, something happened. It was a pretty big something, but something happened. 3, something happened not here, but close to here, and definitely not on this side of things. 4 successes, something happened not on this side of things. Pretty much the same thing as 3. Very close to here, like right outside the shop. 5 successes. Along with the rest.
Hooray.
You want to pull down the timestamp first?
Yeah, I won't be able to use it for the scene because it says it expired. Dang it!
Hang on.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
It's fine.
Okay.
You can use whichever. It's just
Doing everything in the morning.
Okay.
it's gonna be trying to look into that. But
Okay. The crystal thing following Hannah around. Other than that, there's nothing really going on in here.
yeah, wish outside before things. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Lily
be.
just up and leaves.
She'll be looking around trying to see if there's anything strange going on, if she felt this weird effect happen.
Okay. Hannah sees her familiar following her around, but other than that, there's nothing else going on in the shop.
Huh. That's weird. She actually finds that. Need to PM something too, Tiger.
Okay, Marcus.
Anyway.
I know, Adam. There's a reason.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. All right. So she'll kind of just say to the room, "None of you feel that?"
Yes, you're correct on the other side.
Rip. Does she have enough stuff?
That's good.
Okay, she's going to start.
We'll still be holding.
Okay. So.
So Tiger, you said that it didn't happen on this side, so
Correct.
you know I've got all the spirit and spirit lore, whatever. Did it feel like it was on the umbral side? Eh?
She'll look towards Carnifex. Yeah. What is
You
it?
just ask, are we going to go or are we going to stay?
She'll put the book back on her spine. She'll put the book back on the shelf. I say, let's head on out. See what's going on.
He says, are you protected? If not, you should be.
She kind of has a look of she just shakes her head and just says, "Oh, let's just head on out. You do what you do.
Okay.
You do what you want to do." And she'll actually leave the shop because actually, guys, I have to go. I have to get things ready to go to the vet. So I'll see you guys later.
Have a good one.
I believe.
Lily will kind of say in the mind link to Dakota, "What do you want to do?"
Happened around our shop. We should probably go and figure that out.
She'll nod. Yes, so who wants to go investigate?
Yes.
Carnifex just goes outside, walks right out the front door, and just starts looking around, like basic perception.
So Carnifex is heading out?
Yeah.
Lily
Who
will
all is
wait
left
till.
in the shop?
Lily is.
Yep. Aishar will head out with them.
He does leave the weighted vest like on a like if someone steals it, they steal it. They just want to leave it outside on like. But no, he'll leave it on because that'd be part of his stupid paradigm. Yeah, he'll leave it on. What about it?
Coda's gone? Okay. So everybody.
Lily's following, but she's going last.
Okay. So first things first. whenever you guys get out there, y'all saw Kim Lily. Now she's not there. Does anybody have spirit sight up?
I was just about to throw it up. Give me a moment.
Dakota's got the sunglasses with spirit sight.
Okay, so if Dakota's looking through into Umbra, is she? Fine, start. Thanks.
You cut out, I didn't hear you.
Dakota looking into the Umbra or the Shadowlands?
Yeah, the glasses are attuned to the Umbra, but she does have the medium merit, so she can hear and, race and shit in the Shadowlands and shit.
I now also have my spirit sight up for the scene, so it's umbral spirit sight.
Lily didn't put hers up because she knows that Dakota has the sunglasses.
So yes or no looking into the Umbra?
Yes.
So those looking into the Umbra will see Lily. See this Lily standing on the other side,
Checking a pulse.
checking like deep in a crater where a body is laying in it. She appears to be checking for a pulse on it. You do not feel a pulse.
Shit. CPR.
Here's the CPR.
Is that like that or?
Aishar
Yeah,
will
we'll
say from where he's standing with the group, he will say, "It would appear as though our rude friend decided the best option was to run ahead. Oftentimes this creates the most interesting story." Yes.
So, as hard as you try, he does not seem to be responsive to it. But while you're doing it, you'll notice that he has an eye patch on. He's wearing a hood, very rustic, old clothes, flat lipstick. And,
So Lily is looking into the Umbra through the sunglasses because, yeah.
okay, cool. So you will see this Lily attempting CPR. Doesn't seem to be having much of an effect.
She'll tell Dakota what she sees.
Tiger, what is the local gauntlet rating?
Normally, it'd be a bit high because y'all are in the city. But I'm going to say it's 5 due to reason.
Okay. He will say in Arabic under his breath, "The walls of the world are nothing to the heroes." And I will roll some dice.
Okay.
Carnifex kind of gets around, he kind of moves to a position of cover, like out of sight, like while they're, because context clues and actions basically show this is not happening where someplace he can see it, not something he can perceive currently, but something is happening. So he'll kind of move out into the cut, and while they do what they do to get some more tactical information.
Okay.
You only need one success to step sideways, don't you?
No, it's.
Beg your pardon?
It's a pretty impressive feat. I'm gonna say you need at least 3.
Okay. Give me a second. He will continue that speed casting. Oh. Cool. He has the 3 successes. You know what? Because I'm gonna make this vulgar because hashtag Teftani life.
Yep. I mean.
Hmm?
Yeah. Where's that? I'm sorry.
How he does it is totally when he's done, when he speaks the phrase, literally the shadows that are all around him come and engulf him, and then they just kind of into nothingness. So, as he steps into the Umbra. So I will happily take that paradox.
Go ahead and take your 3 dot.
Yep. I will make a note of that.
So now, then the Umbra as well. You see this Lily attempting CPR on a body in a crater.
What's the body dress? How is the body dressed? Like, what kind of clothing is he wearing?
Very kind of like rustic, like old world traveler's clothes. He's got a hood on and everything, and he has an eye patch on.
Let's knock on. Sorry, I need to check off. Next, let's knock on Prime Sight and have a look at him, because I want to see if there's like Prime running through him, or if he's got any items on him that may in fact contain quintessence. The one success is enough just to snap it on and snap it off. So, Tiger.
So you will notice a spear that appears to be glowing with quintessence. A magical effect on it.
A spear, did you say? Is it out of his hands, like it's fallen out of it? Or is he clutching it?
Yeah. Fallen out of his hand.
Okay.
And the 2 of you that are in the Umbra, and those of you who have shifted your senses to the Umbra, you've shifted the sense of hearing over, you will hear from a decently older voice, and then another man wearing an eye patch will walk forward, or walk up.
Is it the same person that's dead on the ground?
It is not.
Yeah, at this point she's just given up. She looks kind of defeated.
As the figure walks up, he loops his foot under the spear and kicks it, so it basically kicks it so he can grab it. And he'll say, "Ah, greetings, friend. Am I to assume that you are friends with? Am I to assume you are the friend or companion of this poor unfortunate soul?"
Something like that. He'll think for a second. I guess you could say he was my benefactor for a time.
He'll nod and he'll say, "In that case, I do not know his name. We never shared meat nor drink or fireside, but I weep for your loss."
We will nod and say, "I've walked for a very long time and lost many, but don't think again. This one's particularly saddening. Not the worst loss, but definitely not one that I can just brush off."
Lily will stand up, her dress, and say, "I did the best that I could. I'm sorry."
The issue is you were attempting mortal medicine on a god.
Yeah, she's just like,
Oh crap. Ishara kind of just very calmly kind of goes the whole, oh no, it's happening again. Why do gods always find me?
So Lily's gonna take a second to look at this dude with the one eye patch, then looking at the spear. Does he have throat?
Yes.
Huh.
Is it
I
Odin?
don't know.
Do you guys want to make some rolls?
Yes.
Academics? Occult? Yeah, probably just academics or occult. Maybe esoteric.
Can I roll my tarot cards to detect like anything odd about the situation, or if there's anything that she can pick up with that with her oracular ability?
Yes, you may.
What's the diff on the occult roll?
We'll call it 7.
What's the one?
Okay, one success then.
Also 7.
Oh my god, Kim, is that a botch?
Listen. I might
That's an
have botched.
Arete roll. That's an Arete roll botch there.
Look,
Okay,
run.
that's 3 successes if the 10 exploded.
What is your? I'm sorry. What were you doing, Stephen? I'm my
She
bad.
was doing her special like fortune telling with her tarot cards to double check if she can find any insight on what's happening.
What? Do you have a spec?
It's like aware, but I picked aware to see if that could help. Like, it's up to you.
I consider aware more for like, despite the fact that awareness is a thing, I think aware is more like noticing things regularly, surroundings.
Kim, just to check,
Um,
was that you botched the spirit roll to get into the Umbra?
No.
Spirit sight roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah, no,
two
I'm not
suc-
stuck in the wall or anything.
Anyway, 2 successes is fine. That's all I need to actually be able to get an idea that I can find something.
Okay. And how are you doing your oracular ability? Are you using your tarot cards, or are you just like looking through random?
Her tarot cards.
So
And-
the cards that will go up.
I need to do one more roll for it to be perfect, though. Like to get the successes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do that while I'm looking up. No, you're fine. Do that while I'm looking up how much Dark Skin is gonna get. It's not gonna be a whole lot, but you know.
I thought it was just 3 for a botch. And then, like, since it was a spirit sight, my eyes are, like, stuck in, Shadowlands mode.
Okay. She got 3 successes on her oracular ability. Since it's only diff 6 with the tarot cards.
Okay, yeah. So you just get one Dark Skin. And yeah, you're pretty stuck in the Shadowlands sense wise. It normally so when you go to put off the effect, you're only focusing all of your senses seem to be through there, and that is all that you can tell. Like you can only sense things from the Shadowlands.
Ah. Well, any, like, dead people around?
There's a few dead people. They seem to be looking at the crater. Let me get to Marcus real quick, and then I'll do Steven's thing, and I think we'll be caught up. So, notice kind of the beginnings of a crater in the Grey World. It's there seems to be. It looks like something has hit dead center in them, but there's nothing there. And when you were walking up, or running up, you definitely didn't notice it before. Oracular ability. You do the tarot cards. You get basically that there's going to be a very great change coming, or it has already come, very soon. And there's not a dead guy in the crater. On the Shadowland side.
Oh, what did I get for my success on the intellect occult roll to identify who this guy might be?
You're pretty sure that's Odin. All the signs seem to match up to that being Odin.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
Lily's gonna turn to the new guy. So if this is Odin, who are you? Because, like, he has the same eye patch and too.
No, he does not. But he was just saying someone who took his bill.
I did not follow the Odin.
I hung on a tree for him in his name.
Well, that's good for you, but I do not follow him.
Ishar kind of walks up and...
Your job, she'll start moving out of his way so he can...
Ishar will say to the lily in the Umbra, beings like this, the greatest of the great, the high Jinn, etc., they often speak only in metaphor and story. You have to understand the story before you can understand them, if you understand me. Understanding.
Actually, Lily isn't even in the Umbra. She just has the glasses. She was just...
No. Kim Lily.
Oh.
Yeah. You will look at is it Ishar? I can never remember. I'm sorry. Ishar. Okay. He'll look at Ishar and say, indeed, may I have his spear?
I didn't hear what you said, Tiger.
He will look at Ishar and say, may I have his spear, please?
Question, Tiger. If I attempt to use a sphere on him, will I get my -1 diff for dealing with a high umbral being?
You will not.
Oh, no. That is not good. That is not good at all. No. At which point he'll say, I'm quite happy to give the spear to this man's next of kin, if you understand, but you've provided me no proof that you are who you say you are, merely that you wear very similar clothing.
And what proof do you have to provide that would be satisfactory?
He contemplates. Oh, for a start, we don't know your name.
Aldo.
Motherfucker.
Fucking Aldo.
Oh, my life. My life got kicked in the crotch right now. Okay. You know what, Tiger? You know what I'm going to do? Because I think I can do this. We'll see how it goes. Based on how we work arcane in this game, even if it's only temporary, I'm going to see if I can pop a point of arcane to make everyone except me forget the spear is here.
To apply it to, like, yourself and things that you have had for a while. The spear does not belong.
That's fair. He will say, very well then. I would have thought that in the case of it being Lord Odin, would it not be... Oh, what was the name of his son? Terrible, terrible movies.
Thor or Loki? Jesus Christ.
His son is Thor. His adopted son is Loki.
Yes. Would it not be them who would be the rightful owners and beneficiaries of this spear?
Although we'll look at Ishar. Thor, well, a good man. Kind of rude. I relish seeing what he could do with that spear. Loki, as we all know, can fire. And I don't think it would end well for us either if he had it.
There's that horse that was produced from Odin fucking Loki as a horse, and it's got like 6 legs or something.
That was Sleipnir, and that was Great Horse sleeping with Loki in an attempt to keep a dwarven builder from building a wall within a certain amount of time so that Odin would not have to pay him.
Let's go find the horse then.
Sleipnir is not Odin's child. Adopted grandchild. There is no blood there.
Not only aren't they burned with their own weapons.
Generally.
Well then, let's get to building a pyre.
Ishar
Yes.
will say, allow me to ask in that place, new friend. You are not from this. You were not born of the same place as this entity was. You are something else. What are you?
Don't think for a second. Very simple question that is very difficult to answer. I have walked so long that a mere sentence would not suffice. However, I do not have enough time to sufficiently explain who and what I am.
Still not.
Out of character, Lily went ahead and did that, and she went to go research in her shop. I gotta go to work. So, see ya.
See you, Stephen. Thanks for showing up.
Allow me to ask then, in that case, new friend. If I say that I will give the spear to Odin's get, be it adopted or blood, and that is my decision as it pertains this item, is it your intention to take it from me by force, or no?
Yes, because it is not yours to decide who it belongs to.
You know, I agree with but it's also not your decision. If that makes sense.
Hey, Tiger, let's try and, assuming the spear is a wonder, because Christ knows I've got no idea what it is, let's try and tap into it using Prime.
Okay.
Of all of the
Tiger.
really dumb ideas I've had today.
1 second, Marcus. What you need?
I rolled.
I saw. So when you said you were completing the circle, what exactly were your intentions in doing so?
His intention was to cook. Well, when circles are open like that, it's not good. He knows that, and he can't do words. He can't do anything. But they're still quote unquote mundane way to close circles.
Okay. I got you. Alright, go ahead, Evan.
It's a pentacle of Michael.
Gotcha.
Lily's digging through her purse. She's looking for a gold dollar coin. One eye of Odin.
Aldo just kind of watches silently.
You know something? High umbral beings and beings like that are beings of story and beings of kind of faith and quasi weirdness. So Ishar is going to play into the fact that they are, because obviously, you know, his weird pseudo connection to it. And he's going to spin the spear around and he's going to drive the spear into the ground of the Umbra. And he's going to basically say, there's no mechanical effect behind this. I just want to do it for, you know, maybe it might trip something or it might, you know, invoking things, particularly in the Umbra, might do something. But he'll say, very well then. If the spear is yours by right, take it.
He will just calmly walk forward and look you in the eye, grab the spear, and pull it out.
Ishar will smile.
Unless stop him.
Nope.
Can we just stop dick waving and deal with the body? I mean, have either of you no respect for the dead?
I have plenty of respect for the dead, but this is not a good sign. Hold on for a second. Things are changing. Things are coming on the horizon that need to be prepared for. I plan on dealing with my former benefactor's body, but I need to get this back where it belongs. I'll just throw the spear.
Ishar will kind
Right.
of smile at Umbral Side Lily, and he'll say, the funny thing about stories, the funny thing about gods, is often that even if they're broken, beaten, and dead on the ground, they have an odd habit of not staying dead. You can't really kill an ideal or a story, so they're very hard to kill.
She's going to hand her card to Aldo.
Okay.
Then just look at this weird ass dude going on about stories nonstop. Jesus Christ.
Aldo
Tone it down a notch.
will take the card and say, I know a way to come back.
Is it by stabbing him in the ribs and hanging him for 9 days?
No. He just says no, and then he just stops.
Well, explain it. Maybe I can help.
Blood wants blood.
So basically, sacrifice to Thor to bring back Odin.
Not necessarily Thor.
Have you never heard, Inchani, the fact that blood must often be spilled for the sun to come up?
The Aztecs thought that before, science.
He smiles very broadly and he says, and who's to say the Aztecs were not right, because that is what they perceived.
Jesus, this guy in riddles. You know what I mean? Chelsea looking at Otto.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, but I just don't care for it.
All the stories. Ah, Billum.
Anyways, if you want to do it the smart way, get a little blood from each of his benefactors, as you say, and feed them. Nobody has stuff.
I don't think that would be quite enough, but I have plans. Excuse me. He'll reach down, pick up Buddy, sling it over his shoulder, and go to walk out of the crater. But as soon as he reaches the edge of the crater, it looks like he just runs into an invisible wall.
Sorry, what? It looked like he just ran into an invisible wall.
Yeah, he tried to walk out of the crater with the body and the spear, and it looked like he just.
That was Lily in character too. She covers her mouth.
Oh, hell no. Tiger, I've got an odd suspicion that I might also be held in this goddamn thing. I'm going to try and walk to the edge of the crater, Tiger.
Oh.
Carnifex starts smoking.
God damn it.
Lily's just gonna take off her shoes and sit down.
Oh, no, my dear. You are entirely capable of leaving.
Oh. Is that so?
I'm actually... Would you mind seeing if you are entirely capable of leaving? Because that would prove my theory.
She'll try.
Yeah, we can exit.
What did you do? She'll look at the guy who's been talking non-stop.
Me or Olgo?
Valid question. They've both been talking kind of a lot.
Not as much as him. She's looking at... Gosh, I don't even remember.
Ishar.
Not all though. It's who she's looking at. Ishar?
He'll say, it is not so much based on what I have done or what I have said, but rather who and what I am. And I would very much like to get out of this circle now, please.
Well, then we may have an issue, given that we are both stuck here.
She just starts laughing.
We appear to be at the mercy of this one.
No. I haven't closed any circles while trying to revive.
And leave and attempt to break the circle wherever it happens to be. I'm assuming you can leave and that you are here, at the least.
Well, I can certainly try, but see, I'm not a very strong person. I don't do fighting stuff. I'm assuming one of the mages from the occult shop that I met earlier is in the, what's the word? Mortal plane, I guess would be, and has completed a circle.
More than likely.
I don't do fights, so
Who
that
says it has to be a fight?
When have you? Do you know mages?
Yes. Have you attempted to go over and explain the situation and discuss? And don't lie, because I've been watching you this entire time, and I know that you haven't.
Can she project her voice across the Umbra?
I'd say yes with Spirit 2.
Spirit 2? Okay.
Difficulty would be valid.
Wait, hang on. Just to clarify, Tiger, there's no... Okay. Marcus didn't use an actual ward. Like, as in, there's not a ward here. I've got enough correspondence to know a ward when I see one. Alright. In that case, Ishar is going to pop. I'm going to have to roll my dice to step sideways inside the circle.
Okay.
Does this affect the gauntlet rating?
It'll bump it up by 1.
Awesome. Ishar is going to spend 3 quintessence to drop it down to 3 because he wants to get the F out of here.
So,
Yep. With the
she's
Oh.
just going to be wandering around the circle. No, whoever did this, people stuck.
All right. So Marcus, I pop back into existence in the center of the circle, or near enough to it.
You can also hear the disembodied voice of that cupcake lady.
He says, "Hey,
Would you mind please breaking the circle?
what's in it?"
He blinks. What do you mean, Inchani?
What else is in
Oh.
there?
He contemplates what he's about to say before he says, a servant of a much greater power.
Is it an archangel, or is it some other umber of unknown quantity?
He smiles and he says, it is in service of a being you might class as an archangel, he says in inverted commas.
I would class anything as an archangel that was not an archangel.
It would not consider itself such. You have to understand that
What service would it provide for me to free it?
Ishar will very casually flick out a knife. He's going to see if he can pass if I can pass the knife blade through the circle, which I should be able to do.
Mhm.
And he will bring it down to the ground and scratch through the circle with it to break the circle.
Okay.
Does it break the circle?
Yeah, Aldo pretty much just been standing, trying to walk forward, kind of look like as soon as it will kind of step forward, like he almost falls, but then catches himself.
Yes, Joel, release the.
With all due respect, sir, you can catch whatever you want in your net, unless that thing involves being me, in which case I don't like being in nets or bottles. Thank you very much.
All that means is that you proved it and I didn't, so I bear no responsibility.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I just have to go and make something. I just have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in just a second, guys.
Carnifex just looks at the assemblage. It looks like he's just talking, and he just says, like, to the world. He goes, "That was not my doing." Then he steps back.
He's kind of girl. So, what are you?
A lot of things. This is gonna keep talking.
Just gonna walk this in for a bit. Not too far from you. Well, what's one of the things?
Yeah.
Go
Did
ahead and make sure for that.
You can roll it just now.
Let's
Did you forget your words?
just do that for now.
What's your top?
So are there people visually on this side still, or is it just Evan's character just appeared and that was it?
The only one that has popped back over is Evan's character. There is also Dakota, who seems pretty unresponsive to most things. Which is horrible.
What's this?
They're also really, well,
Okay then.
they only got 2 successes. So.
It's just basically another food. Oh. Since you're already dead, would you mind please testing this for me? And she pulled out a clear vial from her bag.
I prefer not to.
That's fair. She'll put it back.
Ishar will just very calmly walk out of the circle. At this point, kind of, defluff his kind of straighten his robes and his tunic, and he'll say, "A most interesting afternoon. Very enjoyable." However, he will walk up to Dakota, who's having a very question. Is it only your eyes that are stuck in the Shadowlands, or can you hear me?
It's all of my senses in the Shadowland.
Oh, okay. He's going to say goodbye to you. Fucked if you can hear him. He's just going to think you're really rude and ignoring him. But other than that, he will put his hands behind his back and start walking down the street. Oh, as he goes, I'm going to transmute my senses. I'll just make a quick roll so I can speak back in the Umbra as I do my little walking away moment. Yep, 3 successes. That should be enough. Was it Olgo? Was his name?
LDO.
Okay, cool. In that case, he will say, "Where I come from in Shadi, when you free a djinn from a bottle, the djinn gives you a favor. I'm not asking for anything so vulgar. I'm merely saying, remember who it was who allowed you to walk, and remember who it is who would have put the stopper in the bottle."
Aldo just kind of smiles. Did you put your hearing over as well?
Yeah, it's all my senses. It's just whoop.
He'll say, yes, but I am no djinn.
He'll
And then
say,
he'll just, then he'll just keep walking.
Call me if you need cupcakes.
Oh, sure.
Amongst other things.
No, sure.
Start crossing back over, I guess. Right where she popped in.
Okay. Clear.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head off. By the way, Tiger, I assume that this plot was written because you saw Thor Ragnarok and we're just like, hell yeah!
No, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just couldn't.
Oh, okay. All right, in that line, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, y'all.
One more.
Walk around the corner. Oh, then. We definitely have to deal with that at some point.
No, we don't.
Graphics don't have to do shit.
You had to truck. You trucked with that thing from over there, and that one released it. You, because you
I
like
didn't do
it.
anything. No,
Yours is the voice I heard, was it not?
yeah. But you didn't do anything, so I had zero effect on that.
The powers that be might feel differently.
Okay. Kim, is there anything else that you wish to ask the Wraith?
Yeah.
I,
This fucking Hella just showed up on the.
Alright, we're gonna shift over to that so Kim and I can stop doing it over in the text thing. Everyone's cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like, whatevs.
What else you want to ask this Wraith man?
Okay, so she'll just kind of look over at him and say, "Okay, well, did this person like take anyone out of the crater, or did they just kind of walk over there?"
I mean, they walked up and they looked like they were looking for something, and then they didn't seem to find it, so they just kind of left. I guess she. It's not really a they. Oh, he'll think. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say they to be on the safe side.
Have you? That's not good. That's not good at all.
The Wraith will shrug.
Was there anything more important? Like, did this person just look like really upset or anything like that?
I mean, like a little upset, I guess. It wasn't like, it's not like she's threw a tantrum and started screeching and running away or something. But
Oh man, I was having such a good day. Fucking Hella shows up and it's just like hella wrong. I really hope he's not around.
he's still laugh a little bit.
I really hope she's not around. She'll probably kick my ass. Was there anything? Can I do like a investigation roll for the crater or anything like that?
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to see like what's up with the crater on this side. Please tell me I have an investigation on this character. Oh, thank God.
I hope so.
Yeah, I have 1 dot. I'm gonna have to work with perk investigation. Hey, 3 successes.
Okay. So yeah, there's the crater. It does crater a bit more pushed in the direct center, as craters typically are. There is a faint glowing coming from it in the Shadowlands.
Glowing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go in there and try to touch the glowing. Or just kind of touch it. Because that'll go well.
Okay. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. So you touch the glowing, and you feel strange. but you also feel a bit more energized, if that makes sense. And go ahead and add 2 quintessence to your meta.
Okay, shit.
Free money, yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Like, I'll take some extra quint.
Is there a node?
Also, just for my own curiosity, where the hell is she standing right now? Since she's not actually in the Shadowlands.
You're a little ways, like, you kind of, so you got the shop, right? And then there's like a little section of street in between the shop and the next building over. You're in that little section of street, like not where cars are driving, like kind of an alleyway type thing.
Okay, sweet.
Carnifex is around making sure she doesn't like ruin the walls or like trip on her face or something. He's not touching her, he's just kind of watching. Like a giant meat cat.
Okay. I didn't want her to be like walking out in like the freaking street or anything like that. Right, congratulations, Kim. You got ran over. It's fine though.
I mean, totally fine.
Yeah, no, like, you have Lily and Carnifex looking at you, and you're the worst parent to ever hurt somebody.
She's still got her service animal who's wow, I just realized the service animal's really good now. We're familiar. So she'll
Yeah, it is.
can she like okay, I know this is probably gonna be weird, but so I'm assuming the glowing is coming from the bottom of this crater, right?
Mhm.
Can I if I scoop up the dirt, does the glowing come with it? Or is it just in that one spot?
If you go to scoop up the dirt, then it, like, the glowing stays where it is.
Okay. So it's just that one spot.
Yeah.
What level of prime is it to turn that stuff into TAS?
4 or something.
Fuck.
It's really high for whatever reason.
Damn it.
Like, to
Okay. So she'll look back over at the dude. Just kind of say, okay, did you see what direction Hella went off to? Or did she just kind of like disappear? I'm assuming she went back to. Yeah.
She walked a little ways out of the crater and then just kind of poofed.
Okay, so she went back there. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know what her deal was.
Well, whoever was that dead body in that crater, whoever that was, is probably the reason why she was here.
Um,
But he was in the Umbra, though, so why was she... Oh, probably because that's where she is. Okay.
he just kind of gives it a shrug. I don't fucking know. Shit.
Okay, so you're absolutely sure that no one else except for Hella was here.
I mean, I didn't catch her name, but I guess.
What happens if you touch the glowing?
I'll shrug. I haven't really tried.
Well, why don't you go over there and try?
He will shrug again and say, I mean, I guess. I'll stoop down and try to touch it. And it looks like it's actively resisting him touching it.
And she'll stick her hand back in there. Why can't you touch it?
Oh fucking no, shit. I'm just a dead man.
Well, thank you. You've been a very helpful dead man.
Can I ask you for a favor? If you have the time.
Yeah, you've been helpful. What is it?
I was taking care of my sister, and then I died, and I just want to make sure she's okay.
This one wraith has reached cinnamon bun level status. So she'll... Okay. Do you know where she was?
Yeah, he'll give the address to like a random apartment building and give the apartment number.
Would you like to come along, or are you stuck here?
I think I can come with if that's okay.
That's fine. Okay.
Right now, it's perfectly safe.
Nah, best to just get it over with. Okay. So I hope I don't botch this, but I'm gonna try to take my sight out, or is it just kind of like stuck?
You can try. I'll give you a chance to try. It's been quite a while, so.
Okay. Let's hope this goes well. I will cry if I botch this. Hey, 2 successes. Unless that was at an increased diff, because I just put it at 4.
Yeah, you're good. You're able to pull your senses back.
Thank God. But now I'm going to try to put Shadowlands side up so I can keep seeing the dude. Hopefully my sight doesn't get stuck this time. Okay, 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you can gaze into the Shadowlands.
I'll put 2 into duration, 1 into effect, yada yada yada. Okay, so now that she can see the world again, she'll just kind of look where she was, and then back over where the crater was, and then at the 2 people, just give a sup nod.
You good?
Hi. Cool. I found Hella.
The witch stole Olden. Me, so I had no plans on contesting that action.
Sweet.
So, you okay?
Yep.
You're just kind of wandering around unresponsive.
Oh yeah, my sight got stuck in the Shadowlands.
First off,
I was gonna ask you guys sell Coke.
If what?
Do you sell Coke in there, like soda?
Did you just ask if there was Coke in the Shadowlands?
No, in the Coke shop. I didn't see any.
No?
Okay.
I mean, like, if you really want some Coke, I can just make some.
No, I was thirsty after all that craziness. I was gonna buy Coke.
You know water would probably be best, right?
I really like Coke.
The amount of acid in Coke usually causes a lot of health problems.
I know. They try to keep me and stuff.
Okay. I mean, if you want to live life on the edge, that's up to you.
He goes, oh yeah, I'm a wild man.
Totally. Well, not sure if you guys want to come with, but I have to go check on somebody's sister.
okay. I will.
Is the person that looks like you in there okay?
Oh yeah, my sister's fine. This is Billem's sister. And she'll gesture over to, thin air as she points to, Bellum in the Shadowlands.
You're dealing with experience, aren't you?
No, he's not a spirit. He's just a dead guy.
Are we talking to another witch?
I have to kind of report interdictions like this to my boss.
I mean, do you want to see him? He's like right here. It's not that big a deal.
No, it's fine. You did. But there was a major interdiction. I gotta report that. It's kind of a big deal.
Okay. Oh, anyone figure out who the dead guy was in the crater?
Odin.
Ah, that explains that. Okay.
It was something that can be trapped by a mining circle, at least temporarily. As was our friend, which is odd.
Oh, he's probably part spirit or something. Then I've heard like, oh no. I don't know. Did you make it like human trapping too?
No, it wouldn't have worked on him.
I walked out of it just fine.
I don't know. Like you hear weird stuff going in, like having sex with people, and then like their offspring or something. I don't know. Like oh, what book was that? It wasn't a book. What, like in Hellblazer, where like those people were trying to get the angel to fuck that one chick.
A Necron.
I mean, I guess
Maybe it's in the Bible.
me and the Bible don't really work.
Oh, it's Grace Cat. It didn't stick very well.
You say Cal that he was trying to listen. Oh. He looks over at the place and goes,
She'll just kind of shrug and start heading off towards the address that Bellum gave.
because if it's not, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not really hard to find. Dakota will notice that the ghost is just kind of following along with Sully. And yeah, it's, like I said, not hard to find. It's pretty easy to find the apartment number. So
She'll just knock on the door and try to not look so weird.
okay. A teenage girl will answer the door. She looks like she is a little distraught. And she'll say, yes, can I help you?
I run a bakery and somebody asked me to send you a care package and she'll pull out the nice 4 boxes of cupcakes that she has in her purse.
Okay. She'll take them kind of and really like
So my number's in there, so if you need anybody just to talk to, I'll be willing to listen to you. So,
okay.
Lily, as she's introduced herself. Kim?
Hmm?
Lily's looking at not Lily, as she's calling her in her head.
Yeah, the girl's answered. Got handed a care package of like
4 cupcakes.
4 cupcakes and looks very confused at what exactly is happening.
So Dakota will just kind of look at her and smile and say, "Okay." I know you're gonna find me to be weird or messing with you, but I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I spoke to your brother. He's standing here with me, and he just wanted me to check up on you and see how you were doing.
She'll blink a couple times. Is this a joke?
No,
If it is, it's a pretty fucked up joke.
yeah, trust me, it's not a joke.
But I mean, I have a hard time believing that. You understand that, right?
Yep, I do. Give me a moment. And she'll look over to Billum and just say, "Look, give me something you usually tell your sister."
Um, he'll he'll tell you to ask her if she's lost anything recently.
Have you lost anything recently?
She'll say, "Yeah, I've been looking for the remote for a while," and then he'll say, "Tell her to look in the fridge."
Go check the fridge.
She'll like quirk an eyebrow and then she'll close the door. She'll walk back in. Um, like a minute later, walk back, open the door, and hold a very frosty remote control for a television.
Do you
She
believe
looks
me
like
now?
she's on the verge of happy tears at this point. Yeah. That's proof. That's
No, she-
no, it's just a joke.
Hmm. If you want, I can go back to my home and then make something for you that will allow you to see your brother.
If you're able to do that, sure, I guess that would be great.
She nods. Like I said, though, your brother is kind of dead, so. I mean, of course, you already knew that.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly difficult to find out.
Okay. Until then, so you guys can catch up while I'm working on your sunglasses. If you just. Do you have anything I could play, like the piano on, like an iPad or anything like that?
She'll, I mean, he'll say he used to have like one of those little like synthesizer things.
Yep, that'll work.
Electric keyboard or whatever. Yeah.
Because this is going to be really weird, but I need you to listen to a song.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it. Don't question it. I need you to just kind of sit there and try really hard not to think of it.
Okay.
So I've never done this. I've never done magic on a sleeper before, so this should be interesting.
Normally perceptions are not vulgar, but since you're doing it on a sleeper,
Yeah. I'll take that paradox.
So, before you do, Lily's gonna pull his side. I'm sure this is the best idea. Doing this to, Joe gesture her head towards the kid.
Oh, it's most certainly not the best idea, or even a good one.
I didn't really know.
Well, what if she, hush her just delicately? She does a little finger wave, like, kind of like big, kind of like that. A gesture that basically means awakens.
Well, if that happens, I'll bring her back over to the shop and we're gonna have a long conversation.
Lily is going to look over to the kid. How old are you again?
18.
Okay. See, there's a slight risk to this. You might become. There's a slight risk. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I just want to see my brother again.
That is your choice. I am not going to stop you.
Okay.
Yep, she's gonna use the synthesizer, and I should probably roll for that first and see if that'll lower the diff on this thingy if we're doing that with that.
Yeah. Because it will be a diff 6 starting off since it's a vulgar with witnesses then.
But I was gonna roll art since she's gonna be playing the piano as or the synthesizer as her focus.
Yeah, totally.
And that's 4 successes.
Okay. You can lower it down to diff 3.
Sweet, let's hope this works. 3 successes.
So yeah, she how are you distributing those successes?
Okay, it'll probably just be 2 successes and 2 duration, 1 and 2 effect. That way it'll be up for a scene so they can have a decent conversation until until my character comes back with the sunglasses that I gotta go craft now.
Okay. So yeah, she blinks a couple times and there are like happy tears happening. And she like gets up and rushes out of the room and you'll see William kind of like just follow her out of the room and like give you a thumbs up.
Okay, I've done my job. Well, let's hope she doesn't go outside and sees the other wraith. Or the necropolis. Or just look up in general.
Hopefully. Everyone, hope we end it here. We can do the crafting stuff in Blue Book.
Yep.
Alright, thanks for playing. Thanks to watchers for watching. Spend another episode. Well, this episode of Chaos in London, 8th edition.